And what was the second map? We did 2 maps, didn't we?
I thought it was best of 1.
Maybe it was.
Villa, Oregon?
I was told this was for League.
Yeah, it was Villa, Oregon. It was Villa,
Oh yeah,
Oregon.
that I was trying out for Blood Wolves Paradox or something.
Yeah.
We tied. I clutched when you guys went kitchen because your Frost just tried to shoot the air jab.
Yeah, that was me. I was the Frost. Yeah, it was bullshit because I was aiming up at it, and I was looking at it for like a solid 2 seconds, and then it went off after I was right about to shoot it. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Just like at the beginning of the round, you're just popping off, just an air jab.
Yeah, I was.
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's poppin', Winter?
Oh my.
Brand new loop just hopped in.
YJ Inter.
Dude, Wujinter? Yeah, that's me.
Wujinter? How do you say it?
Wujinter.
Wujinter?
It's just
Wujinter?
I don't fucking know.
Twitch? Wujinter?
Oh my
This
god,
This
dude.
kid truthful, I swear.
No way he's on this team, bro.
Truthful Gunner.
I just seen him on freaking. Was it this one? I thought he was on the other reality team. What's up,
He's
Truthful?
on this one.
That's
Am
my
I
name
on
right
at the
there,
start?
bro. No, not yet. Somebody's pooping.
Bro,
Truth is
I
dealing
think
with his neck.
Truthful's, yeah, he's punting a baby right now.
He's punching a baby. Is that what you said?
Yes, there's a baby crying. I told him to go fucking punt
His
it.
nephew is
He's like,
just
"I'll be
all
right
over his room right now, and it's just like screeching little children.
No, while I'm here,
back."
how do you think about, oh my lord, so like OML, you're bad as a username. Like, I think it works both ways.
Don't tell her!
How do you think that username works? I think it works both
Am I
ways.
good to start or is?
You should change your name to
I have
Jodo
a
LOL.
question.
Hi, Truth.
We are disgusting.
Jodo, make it to Jodo LOL.
No.
Why not?
I'm
Because
changing my
that's-
name
Make it
to
to-
I Punch Kids.
Make it to Jodo, by the way. So Jodo PTW.
I hit
Exclamation
toddlers or
point.
some shit like that.
Okay, are you guys ready on my team?
No,
Okay then.
I was kidding. You can fucking start it. I don't care.
Escargot.
Hey, we need 3 check marks from each side. Oh my goodness. I'm
So
protesting.
start it anyway, bro.
Check marks.
And somebody already left. Anyways, second match of the night. I actually have a 10 o'clock as well. So I'm going to be talking quite a bit tonight. Atrox Astros, which speaking of, they did just have a player leave, which sucks. So I have to wait for them. Versus for Midnight League. Atrox Astros attacks here on Villa against Altered Reality. I haven't really seen High Soldier. This is an actual league match. Hence why I added it to the name. Anyways, you know, as you can see, is just trying to. I'm just gonna wait on them to return. With that in mind, especially considering and we're rehosting.
My bad. I should have told you that we were attacking first. I forgot to tell you that. Escargot.
Let's just get this on the road. I have a 10 o'clock. I'd rather not delay
I'm
that
sorry.
any longer. It's fine. It's not your fault.
Okay then.
I just want to get this back on the road as soon as possible.
How's your day been?
Long, in
Understandable.
honesty. I had school from like 8 to 3 basically. I had theater rehearsal until 5:30. I had to stay until like 7 doing this stupid alumni event where I had to sing a bunch. And then I have
You
this.
seem like the type of guy that would do theater. It's not like a bad thing. I'm just saying. You seem like you have
Yeah,
the
I am a
personality
theater
to do it.
kid. What else?
Yeah.
I also do sports, so.
Yeah. I mean, you know, once the casters in Comp University can get their get better, you won't get spammed a lot for casters like Senpai Escargot, give me the cast.
Yeah, that's painful.
We back in the lobby.
Are we gonna get the teams right this time? We
Yeah,
are.
we got it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Dodo,
I
What?
can't hear myself on my stream.
I'm coming to take Elo again. I'm gonna Q snipe you tonight if you play ranked.
That's probably not gonna happen because I might see about if I can want to cast a game.
Goddamn, play ranked. Let me Q
3,
snipe you.
2, 1, let's go.
Facts, bro.
Goodbye. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have
Good luck, have
fun.
fun.
Okay, we're back. And so far, nothing has changed in terms of the ban phase. Obviously, we now have it correct. Altered Reality's attacking. Not Atrox Astros. This is D2 Midnight League, week 3, if I remember correctly. So, just not all that surprising, I'd say, to see these two attacking bans. Obviously, Thatcher is very strong on any map outside of Coastline. And getting walls open, and then Jackal, very helpful for roam clearing, and also to an extent drone game, I mean, does provide not only the ability to see rather recent footsteps, but also those pings do help you with checking out a roam, so that is certainly a useful operator, and also understandable to ban. Obviously, you could have banned the Monty, potentially, especially considering, actually, that wouldn't have made sense. Knowing that Jodo, actually, I know Jodo, that's how I'm saying this with such confidence. Jodo on Altered Reality is well known as being a Monty main, a very skilled Monty main, so there should have been at least a consideration from the defending team of Atrox Astros of banning the Monty to target him, potentially. I mean, we've seen the effects of that in a game versus Reality. Calvert Envy got target banned, namely Brennan lost his Ash, and that put him on the struggle bus for the rest of the game, so if you do it well, it can be effective. So, you know, it's interesting to see, to say the least. And then the two defensive bans, Kaid, sort of a converse, actually, to that Thatcher ban, so it does make it harder for the defenders to keep the walls closed, and also prevents any sort of vertical play with Electric, with those Kaid claws. Also means that, you can't keep any of the hatches closed, but really there's only one hatch you'd want to keep closed, and that's the laundry one over on the kitchen and dining objective. But speaking of the actual objective, many teams' primary site is this objective. It is Aviator and Games. Not surprised to see it coming out here. And then the last one was a Melissa ban. Not at all surprised, very helpful. Very much a nuisance operator for the attack to deal with. Does have to those 3 Banshees, which can be a pretty big nuisance, you know. Basically, barbed wire plus proximity upgraded, and is now bulletproof as a result of that upgrade. So it's really helpful for utility dump, and also the advantages of both barbed and proxies. Now, as you can tell, set themselves up there. Potentially an impact trick actually being set up there by the smoke of Super Spike. They don't have any impacts. They do actually, as I say that, realize that Cryo is bringing the Wamai there, holding down the Goyo shield setup actually by Cosmic. So fairly stereotypical setup. I mean, does have a bit of a collapsed structure right there. Does have some sidelines, presumably 4v5 though. The first kill of this match will be from Cloak onto Winter for 5v4. Picking off that Zofia does mean that there's quite a bit of utility lost. Obviously the gun does also go with that, so unfortunate there for Altered Reality. Still they'll be trying to recover from that. About half the round has elapsed here, and already pushing up to the objective. As you can see, aggressive plays by Truthful and still push in, being backed up actually by Jodo, who will just swing that and get a kill onto Icy. Now on site here. Obviously Smoking needs to get into the objective. 3v4, 2v... Actually still at 3v4, almost a 2v4 though. Smoking taking some damage there as he's looking to stick the plant, and he still have time. He'll just be quite low. Doesn't matter though, he's in a 1v4. Cosmic gets a kill on Truthful. Super Spike smokes out Smoking. Ironically enough, and Cryo gets a kill on Fishy to close out the round there for Atrox Astros. Double kill from Cryo. Gets the round there for his team. And that is a strong opening there for Atrox Astros.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Anyways, as you can see, gonna be holding down Trophy this time, so we'll be a bit different. Now just have to put down almost all of Bandit's electric utility in order to cover that Trophy wall. Just need to put down those 3 batteries instead of just putting 1 claw on it. So, a bit of an interesting dynamic in that sense. It'll be interesting to see how, after that very messy first round there for AR, how they respond. I'm gonna just shorten it to AR if I don't want to feel like referring to them as Altered Reality, as that was not a good start for them. Who's gonna win in your opinion? This is only because I haven't seen anything at all from either of these teams really. I'm gonna have to base it off of that first round, and basing off of that, this should be a good game for Atrox Astros. They've been sort of rising in the ranks. They did, with the start of this week, they got moved from Division 3 to Division 2 because they were just destroying Division 3 of Midnight, which is a considerable gap in terms of average MMR between Division 3 and Division 2, so it does mean that they are facing harder opponents. I'm kind of sad that they aren't going to be facing Calvert Legacy, who got moved to D1, but still, is an interesting change for them, and I think that they are adapting to it, certainly. And just off of that last round, to talk quickly about it while we are just letting the two teams sort of feel each other out, since I think this is the first time that they've faced each other, actually. Just while we're on that subject, I mean, that was not a good round for Altered Reality. They seemed very disorganized, very cluttered, really. and obviously couldn't win a gunfight, couldn't get a plant down, couldn't cover it. They just tried to do sort of a faux rush, but then they couldn't even do that successfully. They didn't even commit to it. So, unfortunate for them. They are now down here. 1-0. So, could very easily recover. In rather quick succession. All they have to do is just win this next round, and they are back to 1-1, back to where they started. 5v4, 4v4 though. Truthful will get a kill on the tray, but Jodo will fall at the hands of Winter. Bit of a more important pick, I'd say, by the defending team, as Winter will actually trade his teammate off for 4v3. Cryo taking some damage there, as well as Super Spike, as he'll fall at the hands of Smoking, who's now going to rotate around. He's going to try and get his name right this next time. Cryo will lower their Cosmic, also taking a bit of damage as he tries to hold down. Actually, Astro gets a pick onto Fishy, and there you go. Truthful will trade him away, so it's a just Cryo 2v1. He gets one on the Winter, up to just him versus Smokin', and Truthful getting some pressure there actually from Truthful, and Truthful shuts him down for a win there for a Altered Reality. Actually will now go up here 1-1. Go up here in terms of round count. They'll be tied still, but in a bit of a better position now. Anyways, now for the tertiary site of, actually, surprisingly enough, tertiary site of Atrox Astros will be kitchen and dining. Not really surprised by that, but I am surprised to see that they are switching to it instead of trying to make a recovery on the side of trophy and statuary. And I think the problem was that they just ended up being confused by the sort of crossfires, or at least the very minimal pressure being applied on the 90 side by Altered Reality. All they had is just one, maybe two players over on the trophy side, over on the side of Astro and Master, really, and then the rest were on study side. All they had to do is just realize that they were looking for a split push and deal with that accommodatingly, namely the roamer there. I think that was actually Cryo, potentially. It might have been Icy, as the Mozzie needed to try and slow him down a bit, but instead just got turned into pretty easy pickings, I'd say, for Altered.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Test deployed. Test down. I'm reloading.
And now, as you can see, Altered Reality now going to just do a master push here instead of doing that split push that we saw from the last time. They'll be going to the what appeared to be the stronger half of it, really, which was that master side, was basically unopposed, really, by actually Atrox. Then again, at the same time, you do need to consider that this is kitchen and dining, and the first part of attacking this site is to actually collapse this vertical here, and they certainly have. Took them about 45 seconds. Cosmic, as that roamer, didn't really do anything. didn't try and get any damage, didn't try and get any kills, anything like that. He just gave it up. So really was sort of useless on the Roman. Cloak will fall actually at the hands of Fishy as the Sophia, and now Altered Reality looking to now put some pressure on this side. They do have to deal with that Memorial extension. Nitro going out there from below the Nitro of Super Spike, and now actually as that happens, Cosmic going to get a drone there. Jodo will get a kill onto Super Spike for a 5v3. It's essentially a 5v2 on site, considering that Cosmic is still stuck actually presumably AFK over on the back stairway. I see taking some pressure from above, and him and Cryo are in a bad spot right now. They're taking a lot of pressure from above from Altered Reality. I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to hold out against them. They still have to burn about half the round here, and they're facing essentially the entirety of actually Altered Reality. Cosmic will actually flutter to life. 5v1 on site now as Truthful will pick off Cryo. Looking to get a kill. However, Truthful gets the double there onto him. It's up to just Cosmic here. Offside in a 1 versus all situation. Nothing he can do. Jodo shuts him down. It's a 2v1 now. And off the secondary and tertiary sites of Atrox Astros, round wins for the attacking team of Altered Reality.
attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Target is up. Controlling razor wire. ADS classified and ready. Throwing magnets. Magnet online. Stay clear of ADS.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Perimeter set. Ready for grenades. Looking for the different approach.
Pardon the silence there for me, folks, but I return to the primary site, the apparent strongest site here of Altered Reality now, as they will be trying to actually maintain a tie here with Atrox Astros trying to maintain a tie actually with Altered Reality. This is Astros' strongest site. Once again, Lagoya being brought there by Cosmic, as well as Cryo with the Womai. Might be looking to do an impact strike potentially. He does have those magnets to cover his shield, but could actually rotate over and do an impact strike if he does set that up beforehand. This time, Super Spike not actually putting any effort into actually getting that ready for his teammate, I suppose. And as you can see, strong push actually from that master side, both Winter and Truthful, as they both try and push forward. Now, as you can see, just take down that Goyo shield using an impact from Winter, and that'll actually rotate, that'll force Cosmic really to rotate around. Now back on the objective, does have a reinforced wall. I was about to say soft wall, but just reinforcement from the outside, covering him. And interesting enough, there's that rotate there where that other Goyo shield is, but that's been collapsed, and now trying to hold that down actually with Cryo, but he's in a bit of a spot here. Cosmic is down, not up to yet. Truthful looking to finish him off, trying to find the kill. Might have to find actually a kill of his own on just Super Spike, who's just holding an angle here, as well as Cryo, who's trying to play and study, but does get crossfire. Doesn't matter though, he shuts off Fishy. It's a 4v5 now. Cosmic revive, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's a 4v4, could have been a 4v3 had Truthful finished him off. But Smokin' does get that trade there actually onto Cryo, and does deny any sort of impact trick outside of Icy. I don't think he's going to be going for it. 3v4, 3v3, however, Icy will trade Truthful for Jodo actually. Now Jodo looking to push forward here. Is one of the remaining 3 left for Altered Reality with about 50 seconds left, 55, even closer really. Jodo time will be now on site actually. Get that double kill onto Cosmic. Put out a flashbang there trying to deal with Super Spike as the last one left after Cloak falls at the hands of Winter. So to just Jodo getting the kill down to Super Spike, who's the last one left. Stops Smokin' from finishing this plant, but doesn't really matter. All you have to do is get the kill, and that's the round there for Altered Reality, who are now up here, 3-1. They do have a 2-round lead. That could obviously sort of close into a 1-round lead, but still they do have a good amount of, I'd say, cushion really against this currently defending team of Atrox Astros. Escargo, you ever think about, I was 40 seconds behind. They throw away too many free picks. Agreed, I was 40 seconds behind. You ever think about casting F1? No. And I do not know how. It's like, remember a while back I got an offer to cast for a friend for Apex, but I had literally no clue what the hell I was going to say. And either way, he was having too much difficulties with it, so we just canceled. But it's an interesting thought. I've never actually done it.
The Meridian. Position
10 seconds to go.
sector. Device placed.
5 seconds left.
Device position. UI deployed.
Now on to the second to last round here for the defending team of currently of Atrox Astros. Will be going to Trophy and Saturated. Last time that we saw them go here, it ended up being a nearly flawless round, if I remember correctly, for Atrox Astros. And some interesting choice and strategy here. They do have that castle there of Icy Trey. I don't know what he's doing with those barricades. I mean, as you can see, one on the window, that could be very easily taken out with a breach charge as well. There's one over here on the 90 side. I think that's going to give pretty easy access to both on the 90 side. So essentially locking off this 90 area for any roamers of Atrox Astros, and does give up that entire area to Altered Reality. If they realize that, if they take advantage of that, that could be really, really instrumental. And actually an impact run out there from Winter, taking down the camera. Going to try and do something there. He was lower. Don't know exactly how, but he is about, let's say, 10 health maybe. He's not in a good position to take gunfights, to say the least. Now, as you can see, the Ash there truthfully will rotate around. Fishy playing from below with the skeleton key there, trying to figure out where to actually open up that wall. Looking for some vertical angles, and does certainly raise that floor there. And I think he's with raising the roof, which is the opposite of what he did, try to sort of ruin the party there. And now, 2 stumbles will go down there. Icy Trade picks off Fishy, stops that impact, stops that vertical play, and impact actually went out there from the Maestro. 4v4, though, Jodo Time picks off Icy Trey. Cosmic still has 1 impact left. Super Spike still has 1 impact left. Doesn't matter, though. Cosmic is in a bit of a rush, and he doesn't actually... Did he? That's a good question. He did! Double kill from Truthful, though. Failed to stop him from impact tricking, but did get the kill on him. It's now 4v2. Side has been given up there. Jodo Time gets the double kill in short order to put the round away there for Altered Reality, and this is not so great here for actually for Atrox Astros. I mean, they just gave him an easy double kill. They gave away the round with that strategy, and even with that, sort of ignoring 90 side, even with that, they couldn't stop Truthful from letting himself in and just destroying them, really. So this is not so great here for Altered Reality. I mean, they are getting just walloped here by Altered Reality. And no matter what, Altered Reality is going to go into their defending half on Villa, which is usually a defense-favored map. They're going to be going into it with a 2-round advantage, if not a 4-round advantage. It's all going to come down to this next round, which should be another dining and kitchen defense, which last time we saw it did not go well for Atrox Astros. I mean, there are 2 parts to it. There's the extension into Memorial, which they've brought the castle and to an extent the mute as well for, and the vertical play. Super Spike now going to be the one playing the Mozzie above. Last time that we saw them play the site, it was Cosmic. He seemed to be a bit AFK, so just decided to give up vertical for them. Give up vertical to a Altered Reality without any fight. Nothing, just sort of walked away, seated it.
5 seconds to insertion.
It was very... say it was silly, to say the least. But now Super Spike might be a bit more combative, and does actually have a second roamer up there, the Vigil, actually, of W Cloak. As you can see, going to be putting down some reinforcements there. I think reinforcing all the trophy wall here. And that, with the ERC plus the pests of Super Spike, is going to make it difficult here for Altered Reality to figure out where they are and get that intel that they need to win gunfights. But then again, this has been a bit messy for Astros, so you could really say that it's going to go either way. Nitro goes out there, does not hit anybody though. Might have scared Truthful, but I don't think he's really being phased by any of this. He'll take Trophy without any fight, and he'll lower actually Super Spike. Almost got the kill onto Cloak, but Cloak will be the one to prevail. 4v5. Truthful falling will be a big blow there for Altered Reality, as Cloak now trying to hold it down. Doesn't matter though, 4v4. Fishy trades away Super Spike for his teammate Truthful. W Cloak gonna be the one to lose some health now. Almost dead as he falls down. Just have to rotate around. Gonna go actually to the basement, it appears, almost. Sitting on the stairs there, holding an angle onto somebody dropping the Skylight, but I'm really doubtful that at this point in time, Altered will be looking to drop Skylight, really. And as you can see, vertical play coming out here from the attacking team of Altered Reality. Selma went out, as you can see, onto, not the pantry wall, but actually, I don't even know at this point. I'm trying to find it. It was the trophy wall, which they already had trophy access. That's confusing. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. They're gonna set up vertical now. They have nothing left on vertical, actually. They don't have breaching charges from Winter. They don't have a sledge. They don't have a buck. So they really have to just make do with what they have. That or spend Selmas on it, which seems really unwise. But top floor is completely clear for them to take should they wish to opt for that. And now, as you can see, coming around on the bottom floor would be W Cloak. As that roamer and Vigil, he did manage to waste some time, get a kill as well off of that. Actually, now, as you can see, Fishy trying to push forward here. Just gonna run into Cloak, who's on low health. Does try and get the kill. Gonna now actually aggro push him. Moving forwards, trying to spot where Cloak is. Gonna miss him. Cloak gonna now shoot out some rounds here. Just playing right by that window. Spots him and misses just a tad. It's now a battle of the SMG-12 versus the PRB. Not even the PRB. 3v3 though. Fishy takes down Cloak as Cryo. We got a kill into Winter. It's now up to just Icy, Cryo, and Cosmic with a 5-to-1 split on the line for them. Frag Grenade can actually be burnt by the ADS, and now 3k from Fishy as he picks up Cryo. Cosmic will trade away his teammate, and now it's a 4v2, 2v2, 1v1, and at the end of the day, Cosmic trading for smoking. They kill each other. Jodo prevails there, getting the kill onto the Jaeger of Icy Trey for the round, and they are up 5-to-1. They could close this out within 2 rounds here. It's one guy carrying the team, but just getting in sight. I mean, I gotta disagree after that last round. Truthful was the first pick, and yet they still managed to run roughshod on Astros. Obviously, it was a lot closer, but still, they managed to win the round. They can't lose those defense rounds. They cannot. They literally picked up 1 round out of 6. That is 16%. That is not even a fifth. But they are in a really bad spot. They need to focus up. They need to get trades, and they need to play smart if they want to beat Altered Reality. Especially considering this is now a defense. This is usually a defense-sided map. This is the defending half of Altered Reality. And all Altered has to do in order to win this game is win 2 rounds. They have to win 1 to put them on match point. They are in a really opportune position. And come on, Escargot, get FM 2020 and cast with me. Okay. I'll be right back, folks. And then I'll look at the scoreboard for you all.
Left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Razor wire is deployed.
Secure the wall! I'm gonna regret this.
Magic going out. Magic active.
Watch for the blast!
As I return, it's a 4v5. Truth is the first one to fall for Altered Reality in the second half. Not the greatest start for them. However, they are going to actually take another loss. Cloak will pick off Winter. And now the only one literally left on the 90 side is Fishy, but he's in a bad spot. He does have to deal with that sledge there on the window. Who's going to at least freak him out. Does lose a bit of health there due to the stun combined with pressure actually from the sledge. And he's in a corner now. It's game over for him. 2v5, he'll get overwhelmed there by Cryo on the window. Dissemble pressure, 2v1. Nothing you can do as a clash. You have the CCE and then you have the SP. There's not a lot you can do. So they're just Jodo and Smoking here against the entirety of Astros. 2v4, he'll pick off Icy Trey. Just sort of walked into that one, walked right into Jodo's sights. And he'll look for a second, and he'll get it! Onto Cosmic as well. It's a 2v3 up to just actually Jodo and Smokin' against Cloak, Super Spike, and Cryo. Super Spike trying to destroy it here, just send out a stun there, but to no avail. Cloak trying to push in for that Aviator side. Smokin' gonna send out his first smoke with 3. 50 seconds left in the round. Did appear to get stunned there. 1v3 though, Cloak will pick off Jodo after he got that double kill. Unfortunately getting shut off. Cloak now gonna push into sight here, does have the diffuser, so could look for a plant. And he will Super Spike covering him from the normal default plant spot. Interestingly enough, Smokin' gonna send out his final smoke babes. Actually, until rush through that rotate, actually spotting. Super Spike does down him, not just yet in terms of killing him, but certainly is down him. Finishes him off for a 1v2 now. but needs to worry about that sightline he set up early in the round. Cryo actually going to make use of it. We'll have to see if he gets a kill off of it. Holding the angle doesn't matter, though. Cloak picks off Smokin', and that's the round there for Atrox Astros. And I might have been wrong in the fact that this is an attacker-favored map. Obviously, plenty of space to prove me correct. Or prove me correct in saying that it's defender-sided, but still. And now, I'm going to take a peek at the scoreboard. After 1 half and 1 round, we will take a look at it. How are they going to play defense so poorly than attack? Almost perfect. I have no idea. I guess they're just really, really bad on attack, on defense. The problem with Villa defense is that if you don't know what you're doing, it's just terrible. Like, if you don't have a strategy, or at least some idea of what you're supposed to be doing, it does not go well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
APS deployed and ready to go. Going up. Here's a treat. APS active in this sector.
And I'm multitasking here, but I'm going to take a peek again at the scoreboard. 12 kills from Jodo. 4.0 KD. He's top fragging on support. Props to him.
5 seconds to go.
True for the next one in terms of fragging for what's in reality with 7 kills.
Objective is to locate a bomb
And then on the side of Atrox Astros, Cryo and Cloak tied for first with 6 each. And then Cosmic, the next one behind them, with 4. So, bit less exciting on the side of Atrox Astros, but still. And now, I'm going to take actually a look here. Actually, at the setup, or at least the playstyle of Altered Reality. Trying to waste quite a bit of time on the roam, actually. Does have that mute there, and 5v4 Truthful picks off Cryo on the rappel once again. Same spot, just now instead of getting a kill, he will get killed. As you can see, a bit of an extension here, somewhat, from that Ella there, of Winter playing with the FO12. Just take down a drone, looking to hold down Aviator, just have that rotate into games. Doesn't have any reinforcements there, but sending two reinforcements to allow him to anchor there. Certainly seems to be helping them out. 5v3 Fishy will get a pick of his own on a super spike. As you can see, he was roaming there on the top of main, but he will fall back, actually. So now Truthful and Winter, the two fraggers of Altered Reality, trying to just hold down the objective here. Or at least what seems to be the two fraggers. Icy will get a pick, will be picked off, actually, by Fishy for a double kill. It's up to just Cloak and Cosmic, actually. Cloak pushes in but gets picked up by Fishy for a 3k. Looking at a fourth, potentially will swing and get taken down there by Cosmic, but Winter just shreds him with the FO12 for the round, and it's now match point here for Altered Reality. 6-2 against Atrox Astros. And what a welcome here for Atrox Astros into D2, being put at match point already. 6-2. I don't remember what they were scoring against other D3 teams, but they were likely in the position of Atrox Astros. Atrox Astros likely was in the position that Altered Reality is in now here. Up 6-2. And would have put it away quickly. That was a really good defense, as you just said, Soldier. So, you know, I mean, all they have to do is just win one more round, Altered Reality, and they put it away. Obviously, it's either on Aviator, which they didn't do so great on the first time around, or on First Floor Dining and Kitchen, which they did not go to yet. And it's going to be difficult here for the defending team, formerly defending, actually now attacking, of Atrox Astros. They have to win 4 rounds in a row with no room for error if they want to win this game. Or if they, not even if they want to win this, if they want to go to overtime. No guarantees from there.
by attackers.
Camera ready.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Anyways, I mean, they're in a difficult spot, especially considering that should they manage to win this next round and then the round after, they would have to face another trophy in statuary defense, which they seemed not good at. So we'll have to be, it'll be interesting to see how they do. And as you can tell, a bit more conservative here from Altered Reality. Does not have the clash. I think that's the big difference. They still have 2 roamers. They still have an extension-ish. Not really an extension, but does have the 3 reinforcements there in the trophy wall to help. Truth will hold down the side of the objective. Spotting the Ash there of Cloak will be droned out. Takes down the drone as he falls back. So does prevent him from... just prevent Atrox Astros from getting any extra intel as they now try and push into Master Bathroom. And there goes their drone. Got muted. They could obviously take out the Mute Jammer considering that it's right there. And there's nobody in Astro to deal with them. 5v4. Fishy takes down Super Spike. And losing the Zofia might be the beginning of the end. Losing that man advantage as well. 4v4 though, Cryo, as I say that. Getting a trade in. It's now... what? This is the 3rd round in a row where he's played that Repel. And he's either died to it, or now 2 rounds out of 3 on this objective as well. Both times on this objective, he's gotten a kill onto it. It's ridiculous. I think both times it's been on the Fishy as well, so that's unfortunate for him. And now as you can see, that trophy wall is open, nothing keeping it closed. Truthful looking for a flank here, potentially. He's just going to be crouch walking his way through, actually dining. I don't think they're really aware of that. They do have the Nomad, but I don't think they air jabbed, actually. They did not, so free flank for him. Nothing here, really, from Icy Trey. Why? Why, Icy Trey? Why? Smoker going out there from Smokin', which is a bit of a commonality in the name. I would make some further joke on it. Cryo gonna get a double kill there onto Winter for a 3v4, and now an advantage favoring the attacking team, actually. Obviously only by 1, but still. It's just Shoto, Smokin', and Truthful. Truthful still on the roam here, stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and he'll get shot off by Cloak, who... it's a bit of insult and injury, as you saw. Just gets the teabag down. It's a 2v4. Shoto and Smokin', the last one's left. This time, instead of it being a 2v5, it's a 2v4. But still, not good for them. Flashbang goes out there. Shoto gonna hide behind a couch, trying to just hold down the objective. Here's Smoking gonna lose his going on Shoto, and a bit of health as well. Actually, does have to deal with Trey, but unfortunately, Trey takes him out. It's up to just Smoking, 1v4 offsite. Doesn't notice actually that Cryo just proning in the middle of 90. Icy is down, not out just yet, but Smoking will get shut down by Cloak for a round win there. It'll now be 6-3 here, so really, I mean, still at this point, Altered Reality is outscoring them 2-1 in terms of round wins. It's not good for them. Anyways.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Anyways, unlucky Maestro. Yeah, he got up as he was trying to win the gunfight. So the thing is that you can't ADS while going from prone to crouch or prone to standing, or vice versa. So he had to un-ADS in the middle of a gunfight with an LMG. That never goes well, honestly. So that's unfortunate for them. And it'll be 6-3 here. They're going to go to their tertiary sites. They're taking a risk, and immediately might backfire. Truthful falling there over in Closet. Didn't even get a kill. I don't think he got any damage. He didn't. Just aggressive plays from him will backfire. Fishy going to be the one now left up top to try and waste some time on that roam. Do have to appreciate the choice of attire that he has picked. It does look quite ridiculous, but let's see if it's effective. And now Atrox Astros going to push forward here, trying to get some vertical setup. Does have Super Spike, has that buck. And now, Fishy will fall back, but has wasted about 50 seconds, actually. Might be looking for that kill there. Fishy's spotting Super Spike and will take him down. And it's just counter that pre-fire potentially. And losing, actually, that buck will make it a bit more costly, actually. Quite more. And as I say that, I was about to say quite more, but Cryo is all the way over on the other side of the objective. 3v4, he'll get a kill in a winter. Let's get the man advantage once again for his team. And now has to rotate over to play vertical, but still, if they didn't have him, it would be very costly for them to do vertical, especially getting a lot of vertical. They will push forward here. And he will now begin to call himself MC Hammer, because it is hammer time. Pardon these silly jokes, folks. I'm a bit of an old music fan. You can't tell. Anyways. $3v3 though. Fishy gets a double kill onto Cloak. It's now up to just Cosmic, Trey, and Cryo, actually, with the game on the line for the three of them. A minute left in the round. Time beginning to favor the defending team of Ultimate Reality. Cryo gonna actually set up some sort of rotate there, I guess? I don't know what he's doing exactly. Trey just trying to hold an angle here. And now, 45 seconds left here. Vertical being set up by Cryo. He's just opening up basically the entire floor. And he's not playing any vertical. So sure, it's gonna scare Smokin', but he's not actually affecting anything. 3v2, 3k from Fishy, looking for the 4th. He gets a 4k on the round. Picking off Icy and Cryo. It's up to just Cosmic with the game on the line. 25 seconds left here. Trying to clutch it up in a 1v3 as well. Does spot Fishy and stops him from getting the ace. Unfortunate for him, but it's still a 2v1. He's low on time. He has to push through. Jodo and Smokin', two of the more intimidating players, I'd say. Ultimate Reality, Jodo gonna hide behind, actually, that dining table. And now Cosmic just gonna swing around, and there you go! Jodo time! Closes out the game there for Ultimate Reality. As you see, 7-3 against Atrox Astros.
GG, guys.
Good game,
Man,
guys.
this is the most distracting game of my life.
Everyone left before we could say good game, bro. This sucks.
Escargot, can I get that world famous interview?
No, please don't interview him. My goodness.
No, I interview Fishy, he's better.
It's just a normal season game.
Okay.
But good job top fragging on support.
I'm
Thanks.
terrible.
Bro, you don't understand how many times I had to leave my fucking room this game.
His nephews were just...
Nephew, niece, my parents, everyone was on
They
my
were just
neck.
high on sugar.
I know.
Oh, alright, I'm playing ranked. Let me go back to party.
Okay, have a
Alright,
good night,
see you all
Escargot.
around.
Good game,
Bye.
Crow.